happened, Chiron? Why you didn't come home like you're supposed to? Huh?
Well, ever since its debut last month at the Telluride Film Festival, where I wrote about it a little bit, and the Toronto Film Festival, Moonlight, Barry Jenkins' incredibly moving story of a young black boy growing up in South Florida, has been on a trajectory to become one of the best films of the year. And now that it's open, it is certainly proving that to be the case, with near universal acclaim from just about anyone you talk to that has seen this movie. And it is the perfect answer to the Motion Pictures Academy problem, media problem at least, in the last couple of years with hashtag Oscars So White. You could nominate this entire cast. They are that good.
My name is Chiron. People call me Little.
The movie is set in South Florida. This is where Barry Jenkins, the writer and director, grew up. He's based this movie partially on a theatrical piece written by Tarell Alvin McCraney, who provides the story here. But Jenkins has taken it in a somewhat different direction, a coming-of-age movie told in 3 chapters. The first chapter, though, we meet the main character, Chiron, at age 10. He's bullied by his friends. It's not an ideal life for him there.
What you doing in here, little man? Come on now. Can't do no worse out here.
He is eventually befriended by a local drug dealer named Duan, played by Mahershala Ali. He takes this kid, who is a kid with few words, and but he takes him in to his home where he lives with his girlfriend, played by musical star Janelle Monáe, and she has a very promising acting career based on this role as Teresa, an almost saint-like figure, and you thank God for Teresa in this kid's life at this point. Cut 10 years later, he's 16 now. Juan is out of the picture, but his mother is still around, and she's played by Naomie Harris. She's a nurse who is also a crack addict, and it gets worse as it goes along for their relationship. In this chapter, though, Chiron is exploring those interior feelings he has. He is not sure who he is. He's exploring his own sexuality and feeling that he may be gay, certainly different. He does take those feelings a step forward with his friend Kevin, and that becomes a very touching and key moment, leading us eventually to the third chapter, which is another 10 years later. He's about 26. Chiron is now completely different, a very tough exterior, seemingly a different person, at least on the outside. Inside, though, he's still exploring those feelings, and this movie has such an individualized tone, showing us a human being here and the evolution that he goes through.
Who is you, Chiron? I'm me, man. I ain't trying to be nothing else.
There's one scene in that last chapter between Chiron and meeting up with his childhood friend Kevin. The 2 actors that play the older Chirons here, which is Trevante Rhodes and the older Kevin, played by André Holland, deliver a scene that is one of the most touching in any movie this year. Is beautifully written, acted, and directed in every way, shape, or form, as is this entire movie, which defines the word ensemble. Too bad that the Oscars don't have an ensemble category, because this would sweep it. It is the definition of that. I highly recommend Moonlight. It deserves everything that's coming to it. It explores so many interesting themes of who it is to be yourself. It also defines other themes in the writing of this film and the direction of this film from Barry Jenkins, whose time has clearly come. It's taken him 8 years since his last film. This one is well worth waiting for. I definitely say, go.